Arise, awake, stop not till the goal is reached, is a powerful saying by a Hindu monk whose name is Swami Vivekananda. Let's look at that quote because it is very much the theme of today's Intention Monday. Hey, my name is Rishi Patel. I'm the founder of Selling in Alignment, where I work with coaches and consultants to reprice and package their services so they can discover and live their purpose. And today we're looking at this incredibly powerful quote. Arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. Arise, get up, right? Before we can make any progress in anything, we need to get up and stand, right? Before we can move, we need to get up and stand. Arise, awake, wake up to your true potential, to the unlimited power, potential that you have inside of you, and stop not till the goal is reached. So keep going. Every single failure is a lead up to the eventual success. That's what this quote really says to me. And I saw this quote for the first time years ago, and it was powerful then. The way it lands for me today is completely different. Having the privilege, the opportunity to serve coaches and consultants to help them to reprice and package their services so they can really live and discover their wider purpose, which is what Selling in Alignment is all about, has really got me to look at this quote in a completely different way. So it's an opportunity to really step into a new power, right? One more time, arise, awake, and stop not till the goal is reached. So we just keep going forward. So that's the power. And some years back, we experienced a pandemic. And they call the pandemic COVID. And I sincerely believe that the real pandemic is this whole belief system around imposter syndrome. You see, imposter syndrome can only exist when we are looking at everything from our perspective. Oh, I am not good enough. Oh, I didn't want it to happen this way. Or I can't do it. Or I am not good enough. All of these things start from the perspective of the I, that ego, and that's not serving us. And something I really got to look at this weekend inside of a study group that I have with some beautiful beings is that I, that ego, is really the thing that stops us and has us stay in this space of imposter syndrome. And I went through this headspace myself personally just a few months back, to be really honest. And now I've come out of that, I really get to see the other side of it and look at the level of empowerment. You see, we have such a beautiful opportunity. And I genuinely believe that this is the real pandemic, is the imposter syndrome, is this whole dichotomy around fear and greed. And it's really sad, especially with the market that I work with, coaches, consultants, these beings that want to see a change for the better in the world. They want to see a positive transformation. We have no opportunity or time or energy to be inside the imposter syndrome state. And it's about really just getting an awareness on this, stepping out of it, and we can do this. But the first thing to acknowledge if we want to achieve this powerful transformation is really that the universe is always working in our favor, right? It's never doing things to us. This is powerful. I'm going to say it again. The universe is always working in our favor. It's progressing us towards something bigger and better that's going to help us to serve and grow and glow in a way in which we haven't experienced before. I really want us as coaches and consultants and service providers to get this. You see, this is so much more of a powerful mindset, an empowering mindset, than being inside of the state of imposter syndrome. Inside of imposter syndrome, we believe that the universe is doing things to us. Inside of empowerment, inside of standing in possibility, the universe is doing things for us. It's a completely different outlook. It's just a one-word change, but it shifts the entire perspective, the entire landscape, and it can be powerful for us. You know, it's just incredible. This is an incredible space. We have been given an opportunity. Here we are as coaches, as consultants, as service providers, as change makers, positive, powerful change makers for the world. We've been given this entire set of resources around us. We've got the skills that we have, the abilities that we have. We have the ability to articulate, to be powerful, to be authors, to be speakers, to be coaches, to hold the space for transformation for others. We have a support network around us. We have an environment that empowers us, that shelters us. We have so much in our favor. So if not now, then when? When do we step into this power? And that's what this Intention Monday is really all about. Strength and courage. Timeless principles. And I just want us to step into this space together. This week, the intention that I'm creating for this week is strength and courage. That's what I want to step into, and I'm feeling it more and more in my being. And what is helping me actually is being with you all here inside of this powerful space. It is incredible. If you're on live, let me know what you're getting from this. If you're on replay, #replay, let me know what you're taking from today's Intention Monday. Here's the thing. You may look at this, and you may even look at any of my Intention Mondays, and you may wonder, Rish, he shows up very passionately, he's clearly empowered, and, I can't do that, or I won't be able to do that, or I can't speak like that, I can't articulate myself like that, I don't have those skills. And guess what? If you want to make a change, everything starts with silence. I'm going to say that again. If you want to make a change, everything starts with silence. Just being inside of a silent space, just sitting by yourself and only yourself, no distractions, no music or anything like that. Actually just literally sitting and listening to the furthest sound you can hear, just for a few minutes, gets you a complete shift in headspace to have you feel completely different. You need to feel what you're feeling. And sometimes that may mean an emotional release. But everything starts, making a positive change, honestly for me starts with a period of silence. Going deep, checking in. What am I feeling right now? What is my body telling me right now? What are my surroundings, my environment telling me right now? What's my community telling me right now? What are the habits that I have created for myself telling me right now? What changes do I need to make? But we can't make the changes until we bring an awareness to them. And what the silence does is give us that beautiful awareness. This is how we bring everything into alignment. This is ultimately even the first step to selling in alignment. It's incredibly powerful, isn't it? So what we really want to do is go to this powerful state of being active instead of just passive. And inside of being active is about taking action, is about moving forward. Think about it, active and action. The first 3 letters of both of those words, or the first 4 letters in fact, of both of those words are the same. Active and action. So take some form of action. You may not even know what to do first. You may even have to reach out to someone, be vulnerable and say, you know what, I don't know what to do. I want to make a positive change. Can you guide me? It takes humility. It takes something to do that. And that may be the first step. Put your hand up and say, I want to take action. I want to make a change. I want to see my coaching business grow. I want to get more clients. I want to serve more people. I want to transform more lives. I want to create more wealth for myself and my family. I want to serve my family, my community in a bigger way, create more impact. Well, it starts by taking some form of action, and it may be something you don't even know what you need to do yet, but you just need to do something, take action in the right direction, and that will give you such a big shift in itself. And then there's also, action is also not taking action as well. Action and being in the silence will allow you to determine when not to take action. And it's not about not doing anything or standing still. It's about having a complete awareness around what you're feeling in that moment, around what the universe is telling you in that moment, what's being communicated to you in that moment in order to serve your greater journey. That's the power that I want to see you all feel and appreciate and experience. I want to see you all have that feeling of empowerment inside of you from the space of the silence, which will ultimately be your inner voice, which will speak to you and tell you that higher consciousness will be able to communicate with you to let you know what needs to happen. And there is an importance in having rightful duty. See, we're given these roles as coaches, as change makers, to make a positive change. And it is our duty to make sure that that change happens in the world. If not now, then when. That's it from me for today. Until the next Intention Monday, or until the next time you see me online, at an event or live in person, look forward to that. Keep selling in alignment.